Hi, welcome to the Flaming Brain Abides. And before I go on, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, send me a nice comment to help this out because I'm not getting many views on this channel. But today I want to talk about something that has been a dream of mine since at least half of my lifetime, if not more, probably closer to 40 years. And it's an event that I think would be really beneficial to the world and kind of draw everyone together. And it's a really cool idea. Now, I love to look at the night sky and the stars and the planets. And I used to really be into astronomy. In fact, I had my own observatory on my property. And I love watching shooting stars, which are meteors, meteorites. It's a meteor when it's still in space. It's a meteorite once it's hit the ground. Now, when people hear the term meteor storm or meteor shower, that's really not an accurate term because even during the Perseid or the Leonid, the Leonid meteor showers, you're lucky to see maybe 5 or 10 per hour. And when I hear that it's showering outside, I don't expect to go outside and only get hit by 5 to 10 raindrops an hour. So it's never a shower, it's never a storm. But I digress. The idea is a meteor is nothing more than an object from space that hits the atmosphere going at a high enough velocity that causes it to burn up as it re-enters. Now also, meteors can also be pieces of space debris. You'd be surprised how brilliant a fleck of paint the size of a cornflake can be when it hits the atmosphere. So these are basically the kind of things that create meteor showers. So a long time ago, I had this thought: what if I were to go up in the space shuttle and with the cargo bay doors open, I pulled out a shotgun and fired at the atmosphere? Well, all those little pellets would turn into meteors, and it would be spectacular. And in that case, it would be like a meteor shower because there'd be so many. So the idea was quite simple. Let's suppose we build a special spacecraft, not like this, but and inside the spaceship or spacecraft, we had hundreds of thousands of pellets from maybe the size of a pea to a marble, maybe a jawbreaker, and they would be specially formulated to burn long and hot and bright and with different hues, different colors. And on the bottom of the spacecraft, there'd be a series of little guns like a paintball gun that would use compressed air and fire these pellets straight down towards the planet. Now, they wouldn't go straight. They'd go out at different angles, and they'd be spreading out as they approach the atmosphere. So once they began to burn, they'd create a wide path in the sky. And as this cruised over populated land masses, you'd be firing these things, and you would, in effect, be creating a man-made meteor storm. Or think of it more like a fireworks show from space. And it would just really be cool. And since the spacecraft will orbit the Earth 18 times in a single 24-hour period, then you could theoretically have everyone in the world going outside in the night, looking up and seeing this fantastic, incredible show that would look like the most incredible fireworks show you've ever seen. And this would be amazing. I mean, it would be unbelievable, actually, to be able to entertain the whole world's population in a 24-hour period for about 150 million bucks. Now, there is one problem, however, and that is clouds. Because obviously if there's too much cloud cover, then people wouldn't be able to see it. So let's suppose they pick a date. It's going to happen on October 3rd, when people believed that, or when meteorologists decide that this is going to be the best chance when there's least amount of cloud cover. But you'd still have to be worried that there would be clouds covering portions of the Earth, making it impossible for people to see it. So now comes the idea of global human consciousness and the idea of just how much influence over the physical world people might have when everyone comes together with the same thought, with the same hope. So imagine if a week before the event, the word went out and as many people in the world as possible were beginning to have a mantra. October 3rd, a day without clouds. October 3rd, a day without clouds. What what would it say about the potential of human consciousness when people are united in one goal? That if October 3rd came and the earth just happened to be free of clouds that day, what would that say about our true ability as a people and what influence we can have over the physical world? Now, I'm not saying I believe in all this kind of metaphysical stuff, but it is just a thought. It's a question. I don't think anyone's ever put, had such a thought for such a concerted global effort. So now let's look ahead maybe 20, 30 years, and scientists discover there's an asteroid heading straight to Earth, and there's nothing can be done to stop it, but maybe it's still far enough away that when people stop and think, hey, 20, 30 years ago, we created a day without clouds, an unprecedented event, because everyone in the world was thinking the same thing. What if people now said, on began thinking, okay, there's a giant hand on the left side of the asteroid, gently pushing it. And if enough people were thinking this, billions and billions of people thinking about this on a daily basis, just maybe it might be able to affect the trajectory of that asteroid and save the Earth. Now, once again, I know this is like real far-fetched, and a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, that's nuts, that's crazy, but who knows? Anyway, this is just a thought, and I am a pretty big, heavy thinker. I like to consider all kinds of different options, and once again, I don't even know if I believe in combined global human consciousness, but it might be something just worth thinking about. So I took this picture of 99 and I said, 99, that's not cute enough. Do something cuter. So she did something cuter. Aw, my little doggy.